Well, we're back again, ladies and gentlemen, at the palatial Trilogy offices. Of course, you know me. My name is Streiker. Actually, some of you don't know me. Normally, you see me palling around with one Mr. Lucas Spielberg, Josh Spartan, and, of course, my brother, the three-time heavyweight champion, Ashton Spears. Unfortunately for you peons, I have to do a stand-up promo by myself. I have to be here and tell you about my illustrious self, the career that never happened, Tony Streiker. Well, it all started off when I was a wee lad. No, I'm going to skip to the chase. I went to the military. My brother wanted to win heavyweight championships. Mom and Dad went to one or the other. They favored him, so they went to see him. I'm not bitter about that. I could care less. I carved my own way through life. Though he hates our parents, oh well. Me and my brother didn't always get along. We actually hated each other at one point in time. He decided to move to California, go make some shitty movies. Really shitty movies. And I was still in the service. Well, I get back, Mom's sick. I call him. All I get on his voicemail is how he's the three-time, we've heard it 3,000 times, heavyweight champion. Doesn't bother me either. You know, I said, you know what, I'm going to cut all ties. I left, I went to St. Croix, Virgin Islands for a little while. I had some rehabbing to do on my shoulder because I was a little bit injured from childhood experiences that I was very, very stupid with. So, Mr. Lucas Spielberg calls me while I'm there, decides, hey, you and your brother need to resurrect. All right, Lucas, I really don't want to. Let me think about it. Hang up the phone. Said, you know what? Let me head back home. See, I'm from Louisiana. I ain't scared to admit it. See, whether or not my brother wants to say it, he is too. But he claims California. Either way, here we are. Lucas calls me back. Eventually, he tracks me down again. He says, man, your brother really wants to talk to you. He's in a bad spot. He's hurting. He's doing some dumb shit. He needs your support. Once again. All right. I'll meet with him. So in January, he calls me. I go meet him. We sit at a bar. I drink my Crown. He drinks his Bud Light. And we hash it out. Brotherly love. Never had to hit each other, never came to fisticuffs, thank God, because I'd have beat his ass like I did when he was a kid. Yeah, I'm the little brother. Well, he decides he wants to break me into the biz of wrestling. Now, there was a question when I broke into this business in around January, February-ish, of who am I? This question burned in my mind. It burned in my mind. And it started to bother me after a while, because my thinking on it was, it's not about who I am. You don't have to know who I am. It's about what I can do. And not only what I can do, but what I can do to you. See, generally, I'm a nice guy. Very mild-tempered. I like to have a good time, have a good laugh. Mr. Lucas Spielberg seems to think that I'm quite angry at times. No big deal. He has his own opinions. He's just seen me at my most inopportune moments, especially when it comes to my big brother. Well, we have all these naysayers, all these people in the locker room, want to talk about how Ashton has no career. How about if they saw me in a bar, they would beat my ass thinking that I'm a brawler. Well, I'll put it to you, all you big timers who think you can step up to the plate and take it to old Tony or my big brother. We know who you are. Which reminds me, this old joke when we were kids, they used to tell us, we'll give it away, but it's an awesome joke. What's white and black and cannot count? It's a referee. Not you. I know you're looking at me, I'm looking at you. It ain't you, it's the other guy. Don't worry about it. It's not you. So we have the XWA. Here I come. Gotta go through hell. That's my turning point to become a wrestler, which is guarded by a certain individual who's really tall, really big, looks like the Killer Bees from whenever I was a kid. You remember them tag teams? Anyway, he dresses in black and yellow. Here's the deal, Minotaur. I'm not scared of you. I could care less of how big you are or how mean and tough you think you are. Because according to mythology, you were done in by a ball of string. Ball of string. Imagine what I'm going to do to you. You better find me before I find you. That's all I'm going to tell you. Everybody in the locker room, including Minotaur, the only reason I have beef with you is because you're my stepping stone to get where the next level is. So it ain't nothing personal. Locker room, nothing but respect for every single one of you. But if I catch any one of you, because I know most of you hate my brother, trying to jump in, play 2-man on him, 3-man, 4-man. Let me do that again. 1 man's fine, but when you get to 2 or more, you ain't gonna see it coming. But I'm gonna bust you in the fucking head with a lead pipe. Because I'm quick like that. I fear no man. I never have and I never will. I'm all feared out. My fear meter is gone. For one simple fact, I've seen more in my young lifetime than most of you will ever see. In the hopefully 70 years that you make it to your decrepit, crippled, cane-crawling asses. I'm not scared. I don't care. I'll put my body on the line. I'll do what it takes to get the job done. Minotaur, again, you're just a stepping stone. And I'll do what it takes to bust you in the fucking head. And whoever else is in my way. I love my brother, but if it came down to brass tacks, he is my brother and I love him to death. And even if I have to bust him in the head with a lead fucking pipe, I'm still going to shake his hand afterwards. Because he's still my brother. If he ain't a loyal dog, he's a dead dog. Regardless. Now, with everybody talking all this stuff about Ashton's skills and my brawling abilities and disappearing for 2 weeks after I tell you give me your address and your phone number and then you disappear. Because you know one fucking thing. You give me your address and your phone number, I'm going to show up at your house. And I'm going to beat you in front of your kids. I'm going to show them exactly how much of a punk their daddy is because you watch TNA. Oops. We're going to have to bleep that out. Product infringement. So my advice to you, from my promo's perspective, is fuck off. And all I'm going to say for my last words of advice is, big ones line up. Actually, no. I ain't scared. Big ones come on. Little ones come one at a time. I'm done with this fucking promo.